guys, what's up? It's me, Audra, and welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new, I'm not sure how you got here, but certainly I'm glad you came. And if you are new here, well, you're in for a treat. All right, if you are a lover of horror, you like beauty, commentary, I suggest you subscribe. For the low price of $0. You can listen to Bo be up to some shit. All right, and here are my socials. If you want to hang out, let's chat, do things. Like, let's make life fun. Things are stressful, so let's just chill, look at each other's makeup looks. What's wrong with that? He's still up to some shit. Okay, so today's video is in collaboration with Alex the Alchemist. She was kind enough to reach out and she said, hey, do you want to do a Frankenstein Halloween palette? And I was like, bitch, I love that. My dark heart is saying yes. So I definitely said yes to that. Alex is a phenomenal woman. She has lovely makeup looks, beautiful peacock hair, like just gorgeous. If you're not subscribed, I highly suggest you do. Her video and her channel will be linked below, so please check her out and let's go ahead and get started. Listen, I have issues, okay? Just leave me alone with my weird hand movements. Okay, so since I've never done this before, I have a beautiful mind, I guess. So I just kind of put a lot of this together in my mind and was just trying to figure out like what I would want for my Halloween palette. Now, since I've never done this before, I'm really only going to do a 6-pan palette because, listen, I don't want everybody making fun of the palette that I make. You're already going to make fun of it. But the point is, I just really wanted to do something that I knew that I could actually execute, and I felt like 9 was going to go a little far for someone who hasn't done this. So like, So what we're going to do is I'm actually going to create the look as we are talking. Maybe not where you can see it, but I'm going to talk about why I've chosen a color, and then we'll move forward. All right, does that make sense? All right, it makes sense to me. Let's hope that this works out and I don't end up looking like a monster. All right, so going through my palettes and trying to construct my perfect Halloween themed palette that would create like one beautiful eye look for me, probably several for other people, but I have a particular look in mind, so we're gonna stick with that. But I looked at my Nomad Berlin Underground palette and I realized that I really like the color. I'm gonna make a look at it to make sure I'm doing it right. Club Nacht, nightclub. See, German. But it's a beautiful black without being like overly black, and it's easily blendable, blends easily. That's what we'll go with. But it blends easily. It looks fantastic. It's easy to use. And so I thought, yes, bitch, let's do that. Dark and sultry and kind of sassy. So I also went into my power palette and I was like, yes, we're gonna use Truth because I just love this purple. It's such a beautiful purple and it has sparkle and shine. That's the other reason that I also chose Club Nacht, is because it does have a little bit of shine, but not the kind of sparkle that I hate in a, like, it's not glitter, it's more of a shimmer, and it doesn't look like hot garbage on your face, and you don't get fallout all over. See, look, I'm not lying. So we're gonna go in with Truth, and let's hope that at the end of this, I look phenomenal, okay? Alrighty then, of course it's Halloween, so it wouldn't be Halloween without a bit of orange. And I thought it would be fun to just kind of like tuck it in right here, right? Great, let's do that. So I wanted a beautiful bright orange. I normally probably would have gone to the Colored Rain palette, but I really like this orange in the Kaleidos. This one is going to be the VR Neon. I just love this orange. I chose shades that would blend together well, and I try to choose from palettes that have a very good blendability. I know I keep saying blendability, deal with it. But I did choose stuff where I thought, you know, I'm making Halloween, and I also wanted it to be, I don't know, a cohesive look. We'll see how cohesive it is when I fucked it up now, won't we? And as you can see, I chose this orange specifically because I really feel like you can punch it up or down as much as you want to. Glitter glue, like primer, all of these things. Obviously I'm not using an eye primer right now, but I just like the way that you can kind of punch this up or down as much as you want to. So I'm just gonna go in and just kind of do a little bit of extra and we'll be back. All right, to add to the air of mystery, I wanted like a kind of a gold color that just gives me those like Halloween vibes, but also sexy, a little bit vampy. So I decided to go back into my Nomad Berlin Underground palette, and I'm using Poor but Sexy, and I'm just gonna kind of do whatever it is I'm gonna do with it. Right? Right, okay. So I've punched it up just a notch, and of course this, you know, I'm not a professional YouTuber yet, so what do you want from me? But I thought I would kind of like, you know, it's almost like a night sky. I feel like I'm making a night sky on my eye. So that's what we are doing at this point. I know y'all didn't think that I was gonna just have like 2 Nomads and not 2 colored rains. So but next to last color that I have in this whole palette, Audra's Halloween Horrors palette, I actually went into the Colored Rain Vivid Pigments and Shadows palette, and I'm gonna use Sauce because I thought it would also be fun to have the red because of the gold. If you want to be able to do something a little different, if you want to switch up where you're putting everything, then that is where it's going to come in handy. I'm actually just going to go in with the same brush that I was using, but I'm going to clean it up a little bit, and we're just going to go and do my under eyes. I'm getting a little Hollywood undead and I'm digging it. So the last color that I decided to go with is maybe a little weird. It might not work out. We're gonna find out. I actually really wanted green. Like, I don't know why, but you can't have Halloween without green, because like green goo, Swamp Thing, Cthulhu. So I hopped into my Butter London palette. I don't know what this is called. I think it's like the Natural Goddess palette. There we go, the Natural Goddess palette. And I decided to use Star, and you're gonna see this actually up there, but I'm gonna use Star. And let's hope that I was able to create the palette digitally so that it looks somewhat nice. We're not gonna laugh if I didn't. So we're just gonna use this for the inner eye and move on from there and we're gonna hope that this is all pulling together, guys. So this is what we look like so far. I'm gonna put the rest of my makeup on and see if I look like a fucking superstar by the time that this is done. What are you thinking so far? What do you think? What'd I do? What'd I do? How'd I do? How'd I do? How'd I do? I didn't want like an insane green. So let's go see what this looks like when everything's put together. All right? All right. All right, so here is the finished look. What do you guys think? We're gonna do the awkward, weird, slow-mo shit, and I'm gonna make it extra sassy for you. Palette I put together. I wanted to put together a small 6-pan palette. I feel like you could actually get multiple looks out of this palette. This is how I did this one, and you wouldn't have to use all of the colors, but I figured if I was going to only put together a 6-pan palette, I wanted to use every single shade so you could kind of see my vision, which is basically like a like a phoenix rising from the ashes, I guess, but like not like a dark phoenix. Oh, that's that shitty movie. Moving on, but I just really wanted something that would embody a little bit of the spirit of Halloween, but like more of an adult style where it's like, I'm a grown-ass woman and I've got melons. All right, guys, that's it. That's the video. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Please make sure you go check out Alex's video. I can't wait to go look at it and see what it is that she has done because I'm pretty excited. All right, and a huge, huge thank you to all of my patrons. We are getting bigger and bigger. I don't even know what to do with myself. I hope you guys are having some fun in there. I'm sorry I've been a little behind, but I promise to get back up on my game. All right, guys, thank you. Everybody have a wonderful, wonderful day. Please be safe, be cautious, be careful, and keep fighting. All right, thank you, and until next time, deuces!